This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome, everyone, to NRG Stadium, home of the Texans here in Houston, Texas. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Marshall Thundering Herd, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Fields it just outside the goal line. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. So the USC Trojans offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And this is going to be a tremendous showdown. Strength versus strength. This quarterback's having a monster year, but this is a high-powered defense, the best he's seen. Can't wait to see what happens, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, this is going to be what you really hope to see is this quarterback who can do it all. Can he deal with the intense pressure that this defense is going to put on him? Talking to the defensive coordinator this week, they feel that they can really rattle the quarterback by putting a lot of pressure on him, giving him a lot of different looks. Let's see how it plays out.
Caught near the sticks. It's Higgins. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
And just like that, this offense is out of the gate. What a way to get this game started. Obviously, they have a premier receiver, found a one-on-one matchup, and in the first play of the game, they take advantage of it.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Singleton. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
They look to throw it here on second down. Makes a quick grab. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Receiver makes the grab. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's fourth down.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a fourth down decision.
No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So Marshall's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from a snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
The punt team making their way on the field. He fakes it, now looks to throw. And the pass is caught off the fake, but can he get there? He's in the clear. The tackle is made, but the fake works to perfection.
Wow, what a call here by the coach. And how about the arm by the up man? What an impressive throw for that first down.
The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. A play action looking to throw. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Offense now in the all-important red zone. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Turner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a quick grab. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Powering through a tackle. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. Caught in the backfield. It's Higgins. Breaks loose at the 40. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Trojans will line up on 1st and 10. Back to throw again. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Makes a nice move there. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Good time here to drop this screen in for the offensive coordinator. And a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Grab behind the line. It's Singleton.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Handoff here from the shotgun. Runs through the defender. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking right. This one caught. Marshall has the lead here, Kirk. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Well, they flipped into the field. We're set for the second quarter, and the national championship trophy is in the building. We'll start off the second quarter with a field goal attempt here. And that one's straight down the middle. And we're all tied up now.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Return starts from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Here comes Marshall's offense back out onto the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? The shotgun handoff here. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Looking for the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Burst into space. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Way too much speed on that play.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And now the try here for the extra point. PAT is good, so it's 10-3 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. So Marshall's offense takes the field again. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Here comes a handoff. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Teams are getting more and more creative with how they run their counter plays. Gone are the days of everyone under center running the counter tray. Now you're seeing it modernized. We'll see how many different versions they'll run today.
Tackle made after a big gain. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. Bringing pressure. Lets it go quickly. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense.
That's another huge gain for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They moved him around, giving him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
4 receivers split wide on 2nd and inches. Looking to chuck it again. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Thundering Herd.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Point after, up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with a big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Quick throw caught on the left side. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught quickly. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
And completion makes it second and short. It's a run to the left. He breaks free. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker. And the Trojans looking to cash in this red zone trip. Second down, we're going to throw it. Catch made on the left side.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. Drop for a loss after the catch on third down. Sets up a fourth down now. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. He connected with his first attempt. This one is from 37 yards out. He made it. 3 points on the board. And they've reclaimed the lead with that.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And now the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. First down and 10. And the runner takes off to his right. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. A quick throw out left, complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And looking to throw now on first down. Quick completion to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. Looking to throw again. And it's incomplete that time. Just out of reach of the receiver. After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they get the third down conversion. Football moves now to the 45. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. This will be the 9th play on the drive. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Offense in a split backfield now. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Wide open downfield. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. You make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Running a quarterback sneak here. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the battle for the most coveted trophy in all of college football has been fierce. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first two quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk. Fellas, hard to believe we're only one half away from crowning a national champion.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. The Trojans will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Here comes Marshall's offense back out onto the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. A new set of downs after that completion.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country. And they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
On third down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up. And the punt team now on to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
The offense now looking at a third and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Pre-snap motion from the offense. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Quick throw, testing the middle. He makes the grab. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
What a nice find there by the quarterback on third down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on third down. Being a good third down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
Caught behind the line. It's Singleton. Finding some room at the 25. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Just a great play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a formed tackle while driving the offensive player back in the process.
Important second down play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
The Trojans trying to cash in here in the red zone. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Running back grabs it on the screen. And he never had a chance. Tackle in the backfield.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on third down. But, man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
Knocks that one right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So Marshall's offense takes the field again. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 21. He hands it off from the gun. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The offense really clicking here.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry.
Here he goes. Past the 10. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be 1st down and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Touchdown, Bird. They finish off the scoring drive. Now they line up to kick the extra point. Extra point puts it in front by 1. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. And it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Tries the right with a quick throw. That's caught. It's Higgins. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down.
Hey, great throw here by this USC quarterback, but how about the catch by the wide receiver? And Chris, we've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history, going way back to Len Swan. I know he was a Steeler, but it all started when he wore that USC uniform. Keyshawn Johnson had a brilliant career. So did Robert Woods. And how about Amon-Ra St. Brown and the job that he did when he was at SC?
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Defense bunching at the line, showing blitz. Grab behind the line. It's Higgins. They stop him with the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Higgins. They finally make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play to wrap up this 3rd quarter. Marshall has the lead here, Kurt. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. good chance it's going to come down to the final possession. Which guy can step up and make plays as we head to the fourth quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Caught in the backfield. It's Higgins. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush, but give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Play number 8 in this championship game drive, and they face 3rd down and short. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about this defense today against this run game? Here we are in the fourth quarter. This guy's not gotten over 10 yards rushing. What a great effort collectively by this defense.
The field goal is good. That puts them back on top. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes Marshall's offense back out onto the field. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. There's contact on the throw. Tackle, but forced down. The junior quarterback showing toughness, standing in there to take the hit. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Gets the first and still running. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
No huddle here for the offense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The receiver makes the catch. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
3rd down play coming up. Try a field goal from here, would be 55 yards. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now. So now we'll have a field goal attempt, one of the biggest moments of this game so far. And this one of those pressure moments in a place kicker's life to put his team on top here in the fourth quarter. Makes it look easy. And with that, they regain the lead.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the fourth.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. We're looking for the end zone, no doubt, here. Looking to throw it on 1st down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Breaks free with room to run. He's in the clear. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for.
This is what's so dangerous about this offense, Chris. They have the ability to put the ball in the air downfield and really stretch those safeties back. This time they hit it for a big gain.
So one explosive play has put this offense in scoring position, getting close now to the red zone. On the run, it's Singleton. Got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17. The Trojans are going to cash in this red zone trip. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Touchdown, Trojans. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So Marshall's offense takes the field again. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay game. Offense.
And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Motion now from the tight end. Handoff here from the shotgun. In the clear at the 25. The defense has got it. He'll be brought down. Nice play to make the recovery, but he stops down yardage. Down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway. Hold up a second. The coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. Heads up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
Second down play coming up. It's an RPO. The quarterback picks it out quickly. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? And that run produces a decent game. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Chris, this is it. It comes down to this fourth down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
Down 5 late in the fourth quarter. Of course, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Caught by the receiver. No, he didn't make it. They stopped him short on fourth down. That could be the play of the game, and that could do it. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. Slides to avoid the big hit. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pulls it in. It's Higgins. They make the tackle, but that first down should be the clincher for our new national champions. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. Well, they fall a little bit short at the final hurdle. It's small consolation, but they really had an excellent season. A lot to be proud of. Just couldn't get the job done here today.
Chris, that's really well said. And while I know we're going to have plenty of time over the next few weeks and months to focus on the champs, it's not easy to get to this point. While I know it's tough in that other locker room right now, I have a feeling they're going to be back. For now, however, let's enjoy the celebration of the national champs.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.